My design brief sets the students with the task of designing a game using the microbit as the controller for the game. Within the first sequence of lessons, the students will investigate the use of games and how they operate, then investigate the microbit and how it can be used as a controller for within a game before generating and creating their own design of a game where the microbit is used as the driving force or the controller for the game. Once they've actually generated their design, they're going to then receive some peer feedback. So work with another person to go over their design and their rules and how they're using the microbit just to check it for validity and that they feel it will work. Then they'll be given the opportunity to re-implement this feedback into their design brief, their design, if that's seen to be something that needs to happen before they produce the game. After the game's been produced, the students in the next lesson will split into pairs and actually play through the game using the designed instructions as to how it operates and how to use the microbit. So they'll then have more feedback given from their peer and themselves, sort of reviewing that it actually works. If there's rules and things that need to be added in, this will be the perfect time for them to sort of re-look at their rules and write those in before they move on to the next sequence of lessons, which actually sees them using a digital platform to create a storyboard to show the instructions and how to use a microbit. So that'll be things like adding a picture, writing the title, using all the information that they've gathered whilst designing the game to create their rules and how to operate a microbit. These will then be displayed on the actual games night with their game for people to use to play them. So they're actually moving forward. This is needed for operation of the game. The very final lesson sees the students reflecting on the overall lessons and the learning that's taken place within. So there'll actually be a self-reflection tool, but they'll also be asked to reflect on the feedback they were given by peers and themselves and their reflections throughout and how they use this to change their design. Part of this will be to sort of really encourage them to see feedback as a positive, not as a negative. Because I feel that's something that's important for students.